Chinese Communist leader Mao Zedong sends a message to Moscow warning of the imminent German attack. In the Kremlin, Stalin tells members of the Army High Command that he intends to resolve the situation peacefully through diplomacy. Nevertheless, Zhukov and Timoshenko order the troops on the western border to be placed on maximum alert and planes on the ground at different airfields to be dispersed. Hitler waits impatiently for the start of the invasion, confessing to Wilhelm Keitel, the head of the OKW, the supreme command of the armed forces, that he has the feeling of opening the door of a dark room without knowing what's inside. At 3 in the morning, Hitler informs Mussolini that his troops are set to invade Russia. At 3:15, Operation Barbarossa begins. Without issuing a declaration of war, the greatest land offensive in history is launched along a 2,400-kilometer border from the Baltic Sea to the Carpathians. At 4 o'clock in the morning, the German Foreign Minister, von Ribbentrop, hands the Russian ambassador in Berlin the declaration of war. In Moscow, having received the reports from the frontier posts, Georgy Zhukov, chief of the staff of the Red Army, phones Stalin to inform him of the massive German attack on the western borders. The communist leader tries to stall the offensive by diplomacy, calling on Japan to mediate. Army Group North, commanded by Wilhelm Ritter von Lieb, attacks the Baltic region and Leningrad. Army Group Center, led by Field Marshal Fedor von Bock, has the objective of capturing Smolensk and subsequently Moscow. Army Group South, under Gerd von Rundstedt, advances towards the Ukraine and the Caucasus. The Luftwaffe supports the Blitzkrieg with more than 800 bombers and 500 fighter planes. 5 Russian cities, Kaunas, Minsk, Rovno, Odessa, and Sevastopol, along with the naval base of Libava on the Baltic Sea, suffer heavy attacks from the German planes. In Moscow, Stalin announces that Stavka, the Soviet High Command, will include himself, Marshal Semyon Timoshenko, General Georgy Zhukov, Foreign Commissar Vyacheslav Molotov, Marshal Kliment Voroshilov, Marshal Semyon Budyonny, and Admiral Nikolai Kuznetsov. Following the purges, the Red Army has a lack of experienced officers. The forces of the Wehrmacht invading Russia are formed by 153 German divisions, 22 from Romania, 3 from Hungary, and 2 from Slovakia, which will soon be joined by 3 from Italy and 1 from Spain. 3,300,000 soldiers, 3,580 tanks, and around 2,740 aircraft are involved in the offensive. Behind them are SS units. The Red Army has deployed along its western borders 106 infantry and 32 cavalry divisions and 40 armored brigades. 2.5 million men, not as well equipped as the enemy, and organized into 5 fronts, commanded by Mikhail Popov, Vasily Kuznetsov, Dmitry Pavlov, Mikhail Kirponos, and Ivan Tyulinev. The Soviets have 4,200 aircraft at different airfields throughout the country. From Berlin, Hitler leaves on his train America to his new headquarters near Ratzenberg, Ketztrizin in East Prussia, to the northeast of Poland, the Wolf's Lair, Wolfschanze,